Hi, I'm Kaitlin with Eversource, which is one of the six program administrators that collectively make up the Mass Save program. And today, instead of focusing on a new technology, I'd like to advocate for a new practice that we should all adapt in new construction in order to work towards decarbonizing the built environment, and that would be setting energy performance targets early in design. Now, to provide some background, we have some very intense goals by 2030. We want to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions by a third and increase fuel efficiency of new vehicles by 50%. We'd also like to turn to our energy efficiency and our demand flexibility as our first resources in the power sector, and then continue to serve our low-income communities using these energy efficient options. But you can see on the top right of the screen that our primary goal is that all new construction is going to be zero energy and carbon neutral by 2030. And that is going to be challenging because it is estimated that global building floor area is going to double by 2060. Well, that's a lot of vertical space to decarbonize. We currently drive low carbon buildings using our incentive programs. You can see that the three listed on the left-hand side are the ones that Eversource supports. We additionally have advancing technologies that can help electrify new buildings, such as heat pumps, and we have our induction cooking. Regulations and standards help advance codes and require more stringent practices in new buildings so that they can be low carbon and energy efficient. And finally, we have federal policies such as the IRA, which would allow building owners to apply tax credits to the technologies that could have higher premiums, but very rewarding energy efficient results. But with the four tools I just listed on the previous slide, still not enough. And we know that our current practice is not actually resulting in low carbon buildings the way we need them to. And we know this because average energy use intensities, which is a measurement of building consumption normalized by square foot, building energy consumption, in Massachusetts for building types greater than 50,000 square feet, you can see in this chart that the EUIs are actually flat. And if we were driving our energy use down the way we're supposed to be, the trends would be trending down. And we're not seeing that negative slope. So how can we really make sure that our energy consumption in new buildings going forward is truly going to lower? It's by setting energy performance targets. This sets clear expectations among project team members. If you have an energy performance target, such as an EUI, an energy use intensity target, or a CEI, carbon emissions intensity target, you are able to collectively consider the effects of load reduction, energy efficiency measures, and electrification by using one number. And you are all aligned on this, and this also allows you to take advantage of renewable energy sources such as solar. The value of setting an early EUI target is huge. You are centered on a clear goal right from the start, and it's a challenging goal, so you're able to track your progress throughout design and actually see if you're designing to it. This helps to encourage thought about building operations, like how are you going to train your building operators to actually run the building the way that it was intended to? Value engineering is a big problem for many, but by using your EUI target as a talking point, you can vouch for keeping in higher incremental cost equipment because of the effect that it'll have on your EUI. And then finally, the best part is that EUIs and CEIs are measurable. So you can see post-occupancy if your building is performing the way that you designed it to, and you can take corrective action if it isn't. There are many advantages to setting energy performance targets. For policymakers, it directly addresses the problem and what they're advocating for. For designers, you have a very transparent goal while you're engineering and designing the building, and you can see your progress towards the end result. For owners, at the end of the day, you're going to have a better performing building and you're going to help your firm meet your goals too. So Eversource highly encourages setting energy performance targets early in design, tracking them, and then measuring them so that we can achieve our carbon neutral future. Thank you.